さあ続きからいきましょう。はい。頼むぜ。俺は殴っていくぜ。どうした？そっちか？ほら、どうしたんだよ。あ、仲間だったわ。門を開けろって。あ、一つもらっとこう。大丈夫かこのロボット入れて。怪しいよな。大丈夫なのかな。いて。採用。
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
ゲートの近く。まあいいや。回復しよう。よし。ゲート33メートル上かな。上に行けばわかるんじゃないですか。何か。いいね。もらっとこう。27発か。いや、こっち？こっちだな。下か？ゲートがどうたらこうたらっつってたけどな。下かな。これか、ゲート。なんか近くになんかあるみたいなこと言ってたよね。なんだろう。リモート的なやつがあるって言ってたけど。30、こ こだな。ここか。ここかい。ゲッチュー。やれやれやれやれ、燃え知らせるんだ。あ、弾がある。いけないな。いけた。あれあれか。仲間か。スワットチームの勝利。そりゃそうだろよ。人数お前足りないんだぞ。どういうことだ。人数お前一人でお前。多数とお前一人だぞお前。勝利とか言ってんじゃねえよこの野郎。満タンです。ここか。
Robocop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost. Supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
私が拘束されたスワットの連中。行け。
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
そんな堂々と出てく？結構素早く
I can see you've reached the manager's office.
出てかないんかい？
Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault.
あ、これか。
If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
これか。
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings. We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nutjob. What is... Robocop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still
おー、ベッ
alive.
コ。
I only played dead, so I didn't end
なん
up
だ
like
よ。
you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
Robocop, you have to defuse it. The
爆弾、
explosion
本当だ、
could
巻
cause
きつ
the
けられてん
company
じゃん。
enormous losses.
解除してくれって言われてもな。爆弾処理の訓練を受けておくべきだったな。戦闘公平のサポートを推奨する。わあ、どうしようかな。
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time.
時間がな
I
い。
will need
今す
your
ぐ解
help
除
to
する。
defuse
支
it.
援を頼む。
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping.
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
ページを探しているのか？
First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh no. Okay, tell me what you see.
わお！手がかりを探す。おお。
It is a C4 explosive
C4 だ。
and seems to be
自
homemade.
作の
Yeah,
C4
that's
爆
what I'd
弾の
expect
よう
from
だ。
the street vultures.
あ、バッテリーがある。
4 connectors with different
電圧の
voltage.
違うコネクターが4
What's
つ
the。highest voltage?
最大の電圧は
24
24。
volts.
24ボルト。で、4つ。
4 cables, green,
緑、
2
赤、
reds,
赤
and、
青
blue.
だ。
4 cables? Got it.
あとはもう一つあるみたいなんだけどね。これか、基板か。
Cables lead to the fuse.
フューズにつながってる。電気フューズ？
Affirmative.
そうだ。
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down
電
one
圧
at
の
a
高いもの
time
か
to
ら
the one
順
with
に
the
1本ず
lowest
つ
voltage.
3本外す必
There
要
are
がある。
2 different color
色
12
違いで
volt
12ボルトの
cables.
ケーブルが2本ある。
Which
どちらを
one
先
do
に
I
外す？
detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
色弱なんだ。走行4。爆弾を安全に起爆させる。即興でどうにかするしかないな。どうにするしかないな。いやもう、字幕おかしいのよ。選択肢のこれ。即興でどうにするしかないな。色弱なんだが。爆弾安全に起爆させる。安全に起爆させるってどういうこと？起爆しちゃダメじゃない？うわー、どうしよう。
I will have to improvise.
Just
即興でい
remember,
くか？
detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
高い電圧の線から。高い電圧だから、これ緑じゃない？で、12ボルト。でも、色違いだな。色違いで赤と青があんな。でも赤がこれねじれてんのか。下の赤じゃないこれ。わお失敗したんですけど。赤じゃない。でも12ボルトだよね、あれね。24、12、12、6だから。 24、12。24、12、62。順番通りなのかあれもしかしたら。24、12、62。並んでる順なのかなもしかしたらあれ。
I will not contribute to
いや、こ
depriving
こ
my
かい。
grateful em-
ここからかい。
Robocop! I knew I...
We're not.
Mr.
I.
Robo...
こっちにしたらどうなんだろう。
An opportunity for an ambitious officer.
I'll be watching you.
I am. There is no.
God for
Are-
okay.
あ、変わんないんだ。見ることには変
Four
わんない。
connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts.
24 port。
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
でかいな、また C4 爆弾にしては。
Four cables, green, two reds.
誰が考
and
えたんだよ
blue.
C4 って。
Four cables? Got it.
Cables lead to the
C4 っていう
fuse.
人なのかなも
Does
し
the
かした
fuse
ら。
appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So they used according to
There are two.
起爆させる。させてみようか。
There is one way to be sure. I will safely detonate the bomb.
So you could have done that straight away?
I thought you may learn something here.
え
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business?
いけたんで
Because
す
I
けど。
need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
Well,
預
I
金を
should
引き出し
really
に来
check
たんだけど
upstairs.
な。
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money
金銭が
comes
最優
first.
先。さあ、金庫を開けるんだ。
Open the vault.
There you go, sir.
すごいね。
Great. Now out of my
よろ
way.
しい。では、どきたまえ。なんだこいつ。一回痛い目にあった方がいいんじゃないの。あ、金塊しかない。あれ
What the hell is this?
金が一本しかない。
Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very
非常にかかる
ambitious
んですけど
and
も。
resource-heavy project.
ありま
I
して
can't believe old man's blowing all of
手出し入
OCP's
算
money
全
on
て使い込ん
Delta
だ
City.
だと
Have some respect,
グレー
young
です
man.
よって。
Bottles? Back with the money in the next.
置いていく。
You should be proud
あ
to
の
work
方
for
の
such
た
a
めに
great man.
働ける。ああ、金を盗んだんだな、これ。
No one left to work for him. See what I'm
私は
talking about?
私はこっちに行きます。失礼する。私は追っていく。これ結構時間かけて穴開けたな。戻れない。でもよくできてんな、あそこまで。よくできてるわ。結構時間かけて穴開けたね、これ。こんなところ。ちゃんと枠組みまでして、これ。すごいね。しかもどっかのこれトンネルだね。なんだ？ここら辺なんかあんのかな。 ポンポンポン。わお。
You ain't me. Good.
「弾をありがとう」。待っていろ。
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It
なんだ？
seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
ショットガン持ってたな。なんだ？残念だったな。こちとら50口径じゃ。デザートイーグルじゃ。わあ、バイカーが来た。わあ。早いね、また。この野郎。
Robocop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. Red building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle.
お前殴ってやっ
It's
か
your
んな、
best
この
bet
野
to
郎。
proceed there.
Roger that.
.なんか引っかかってないあれ。何あれ。なんか引っかかってましたよね。どうせこっちから来るんだろ。で、そこなんだろどうせ。すごいね。まだ来るね。殴ってやるよ。ほら来いよ。殴ってやるよ。弾あるかな。弾ある。10口径持ってない？ 50口径持ってないか。くそ。回復です。回復を持ってこうかな。おう、偉いね。あ、痛い。危ないね。 てめえこの野郎。この野郎。無線を取る。待ってるよこの野郎。今取ってやるからな。ほらどうした？
I am listening, creep.
Robocop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
There he is! There's our pensions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be
年
safe
金
in
の
the
救
OCP
世主。
bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
わかりました。行ってきます。うるせえな、あのベッカーだかってやつ。こっちか。逆か。上か？上なのか。上か。下じゃない。
Hey, what's the big idea?
お
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
停電。オニール巡査と話をする。はい。
Robocop, is that you? I can't see anything.
俺は見
I
え
am
るぞ。
standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill.
何か問題が
Is。there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
スキャン中。電気ボックスに電流が通っていない。他の場所に問題がある。ケーブルをたどる。ケーブル？こっから？ここだよね。こう行って、ここは？違う。ケーブルをたどる？下か？黒いケーブル。 こんなすぐなんだろう、襲撃されてんじゃないのか。大丈夫か。こんな外にあるわけないもんな。ブレーカーブレーカー、あれか、これだ。スキャン。ブレーカーの位置がずれているようだ。これで OK かな。よし、直したぞ。これでいいかな。
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta City is the only hope that we have.
デルタシティ。
So it wasn't.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Insulated gloves.
座る。
I'm afraid not. Looks like
All
OCP
right,
is really cutting
let's
costs
see
where it
what's
can.
cooking under the
Who knows
hood.
what they'll cut next.
Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
What's that look supposed to mean?
あ、秘密とかあったんだ。勝負に勝つっていうのもあったんだね。銀行への侵入者を逮捕した。あの記者も逮捕した方が良かったってことか。警察業務としては。なるほどね。まあいいでしょう。
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
名声のためにやっているわけではない。
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
残酷だった。私は家族を持つようプログラムされていない。それでよかった。残
It
酷
was
かな。
cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house, I mentioned before. He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. and I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
感じるとはどういうふうに。過去の残像だ。システム障害だ。説明できない。過去の残像っていうのもなんかな、悲しいよな。まあ説明できないかな。
I cannot explain,
説明はで
but
きません。
OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
スキル3上げれる。3上げれるが、どうしようかな。3だと、ここまでなんだよな。それだったら2で上げれるところを上げた方がいいんじゃなかろうか。ここかな。OK。これでブリーフィングルームへ行く。
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
Suspect is in custody. We've got witness statements. We've got physical evidence.
OCP is never to be trusted.
That's what I'm saying. You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative, under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
さて
Robocop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
さよならダメはい
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
市長なのこの人が
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
私からいつも感謝を送っているだろう。そこで相談なんだが、この事態に対して共に何か対処すべきではないかな。
I will not let OCP take over this city.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
よろしく。デルタシティはいらないよつって。
Robocop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade. I was part of a column dedicated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Kaplan.
行きますか。
Shiny, got a job for you.
は
How are you feeling
何
after
よ
the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit?
そんなことは
I
どう
heard
でも
that
いい
you're
です
heading to the city. Once you're out there,
とあるアパート
I
を
want you to
調べ
check
ても
one
らいたい
apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I gotta prepare for a meeting. And remember,
またゲームセンター
if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to.
ゲームセンター
Another
の
cop
向
that
かい
isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
12号自国産テロリストって何？自国産テロリストって何？そんな言葉あんの？自分たちの国のテロリスト？なんだ？自分の国を痛めつけるテロリストってなんだ？また急発進だな、本当に。またこすってったあいつ。マーフィーちょっと。だからロボコップって呼ばれるんだぞ。さあどうしよっかな。ここはどこですの？ここはどこですの？ ああ、オールドマンっていうやつがいるっつってたっけ。話をしようか。
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
おい。通らせてくんねえな。階段から行けってか。そうは行くかな。はははは。あ、いけないわ。何見てんだこの野郎。上がりましたよ。階段から行きゃいいんですよ。サイクルに回せばいい。はあ。床抜けそうだけど大丈夫
？The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
お前に欠陥があるのは本当だったようだ。会長こんなとこになんだ会長どうした？こんなとこにいんの
？Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state.
なるほど。
You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment.
そうなんだ。
Or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Are you asking a machine about dreams?
You're selling yourself short, son. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
苦痛はないのかね。おかげで業務を遂行できる。犯罪者でなければ心配はいらないだろう。あまり悩まないようにしている。おかげで業務を遂行できる。
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an
さて、
understanding.
互いに理解を深めたところで
Tell me,
私に何かしてほしいことはないか
is there anything I could do to
君を
put your mind
悩ませている
at ease?
ようなことはルイスに医療班を警察はオムニ社の意図に懐疑的だ。ルイスに医療班懐疑的って言っちゃうとどうなんだろうな。どっちだ？どっち？懐疑的にする？まあよくは思ってないわな。よくは思ってないからな。
My fellow officers worry about OCP's intention regarding their work.
Really? I'll have a word with Becker. Perhaps some new equipment would boost their morale.
It would be appreciated.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much.
あまり無理するなと医者に言われている。私も医者には逆らえんよ。じゃあ来んなや。じゃあ来んな、こんなとこに。体に気をつけることだ。デトロイトの平和は君にかかっている。お前もな。貴様もな。
Holy shit! What was that?
なんだ、どうしたんだよ。
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
飛んだだけじゃん。そっから飛んだだけじゃん。そっから。そっから飛んだだけだよ。なんだこの野郎。じゃあ、帰りやすよ。
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the bikers' lead. Spike's still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
どうも。っていうか、いろいろあるな。待って。目標が、主目標が星草の中からスパイク。なるほど。奉仕と保護。なるほど。結構あるな。ピクルスに会えばいいんだな。ピクルスに会ってっていうところで終わろうかな。
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat.
ドブネズミ巡査だ。
That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
なんかヘルプミーっつってたけど。ヘルプミーっつってたけど大丈夫？老婦人。こうか。ピクルスに会う前になんか初めての現場訓練っていうのが始まった。
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without him.
Turn your flashlight on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
動物の痕跡一致なし。一致なし。一致なし。一致なし。
Clear.
この板は
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
やってみろ。
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that?
大丈夫か？ペンキ？ペンキ。
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
不意打ちに備えるんだ。これか。
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
You're right. Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
やってみろ。
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it!
脅かしてどうするんだ。
It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
できるかちゃんと。いけるのか。
Okay, here I go.
大丈夫
It's
か
actually not as bad as I thought.
大丈夫か
Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. Who'd have thunk that being small can actually have its advantages?
An eager police officer with a small build is worth twice as much as a big slacker. Good work, Officer Washington.
Thank you, sir. What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
周囲に不審な音を検知。
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
騒音を操作する。なんだなんだなんか刺さってる。ああ、車窓か。撃たれたってことだ。はあ、はあはあ、ここも撃たれてるってことだな、多分。多量の出血。そもそも誰この人
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We've got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a
そうし
visual
た
of
集団が
multiple
入って
armed
きてる。
suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
なんだお前。どっから来たんだよお前この野郎。 弾がなくなった。ははは。残念だったな。なんだ？後ろか。吹っ飛びな。吹っ飛びな。
Much longer, sir. We're in pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns. Fuck! He got me.
2回つってた ?2 回って言ってたか。
What is your status?
撃たれた
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
私が来た。私が参上だ。
That was tense. I need a breather.
大丈夫か。
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
.外に出るか。じゃあ、よろしく頼む。私は外に出るぜ。ピクルスのところに行って話を聞くとこでやっぱり終わろうか。猫探しだけかなと思ったらこんなことになるとは思わなかった。さあ行きますか。ピクルスちゃんどこにいるの？ピクルスちゃんどこにいるの？ピクルスちゃん。お。
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta
全
City.
住民にアパートを用意してくれるらしい。
I'm homeless by choice.
はあ。いた。Pickles.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
If you need experience that will enhance your senses, I will gladly be of assistance.
I like trying new things, but let me take a rain check on that. Nah, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
バイクで逃げたと思うのか、立ち去る。事故を見たのはいるのか。
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
玉のおかしいホームです。
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
なるほど。
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
探してやるよ。
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
処刑人じゃない？処刑人じゃないですかね。処刑人じゃないですか。処刑人じゃない、処刑人じゃないですかね。処刑人だかっていう確か映画があるんですよね。違いますかね。それからロボコップじゃないですかね。
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, Saints, Cosmos, or whatever. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no
あれで
idea.
分かってね。
He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the best picture.
ふさわしいと思っている。発見の可能性。
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the
評論家受けは悪いんだが。
director is a badass.
監督は男だ
He
ぜ。
personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my shine? I'm just messing with you. That was truly inspirational. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
これも外れ。これ外れ。外れか。一致なし。じゃあこっちは。
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully,
実際にあるこれ映画なのかな。
reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so
俺は
sure.
疑問だけどな。
There is nothing that you cannot come back from.
Spoken like a true good shepherd. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
これも違う。
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
これは
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel, but the guy who did that one has never
なる
made
ほ
a
ど、
part
続編を
2
取ら
in
な
his
いってい
career.
う主義の監
But he
督
said
ね。
that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
続編ね。続編あってもいいと思うんだよね。一致なし。少ないなまた。
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies, there is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
これでもない。あ、見つけたんか
I
い。
think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
手伝おうか。たったったったったったたったったったったったったったった終わったぞー。あっちか。終わったぞー。
First, I hear a bunch of movie.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
怖っ。なんだこれ。使わせてもらうぞ、コンピューター。マリアス・サジェック直近のレンタルテープ。一人ぼっちの電話。うわ、怖そう。幻のドラゴン大陸。 危ないお留守番。モータルコンバットのこれあれじゃないの？ポータルコンバットって。死のかくれんぼ、死の誘い、大イージー2、ダイハードかな。あ、ダイハードだね。完全に大イージーだからね。ダイハードはあれ、死ぬのが難しいっていう意味なんですよね。だから大イージーだから死ぬのは簡単みたいな。あれ、死の誘い、この人も借りてる。あれ、死の誘い、ああ、結構借りられてるね、死の誘い。これか。バンジョーの逆襲。デュランダルの伝説。デスドリーム2。ハンドギロチン2。死の誘い3。死の誘いって3まであんの？へえ。極悪子猫の逆襲。キューバーズアリーナ2。あ、死の誘い結構借りられてんな。あ、死のかくれんぼも借りられてる。死の誘いがすごいな。死の誘いすごいな。面白いのかな。19メーターって書いてるな。まあいいや。さてと、どうしようかな。
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood.
ボンネットを開ける？はい。
So, do you know what the problem is?
どこが問題かわかるか。はい。
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure that you knew about that already.
What? I mean, I would never miss such a thing.
これか。バッテリー？
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
Spark plugs are not main culprit. There is no power.
I'm guessing it's an easy fix. It started. We're on the money. Well done, Robocop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped-out page that had a tattoo design on it. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Oh. Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
What was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist. But it had a bald head.
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo parlor.
これ奥じゃね？最近開かれている。はあ。じゃあ、やっぱり奥じゃないか？ここじゃないか？
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
はあ、なるほど。薬の売上金ってこと？
You need much more help than that.
We all got problems. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
Ah. 外では吐いてるやついるし、どうしようかな。賢く使うことだ。いや、俺甘やかしちゃうからな、人ばな。結構甘やかしちゃうからな。結構甘だからな。賢く使えよ。はい。
I will leave the money with you if you spend it wisely.
That's cold-blooded, man. But thanks anyway. You're my savior, Tin Man. But what do I do with the money that I'm not supposed to spend on drugs? Like, what's the point?
いや、なんか得になることに使えよ。ドラッグに使うなよ。ドラッグよりまだなんかに投資した方がいいんじゃないのか？うん。大丈夫ですか？さあ、堀氏に質問をする。 ちょっとセーブできなかったっけ？セーブはできないか。もうちょっと行くか。オートセーブが入ったら、そこで今回はやめようかなと思っております。あ、なんかあったんかなあれ。
Murphy, could you give us a hand? It's gotten real ugly in there.
来るんじゃなかった。
Can you believe this? A bunch of repeat
裁判所を
offenders
襲
came up
撃
with
し
a
た。
bright idea to storm the courthouse. For some reason, they think that if they destroy it, their prior convictions will go away.
まあまあ話は
They
早い
took
な。
hostages and are now demanding both a 6,000 SUX and a plane to Acapulco.
Acapulco is a war zone.
I don't think these guys follow the news. But I'm afraid that it may be too late to rescue the hostages if we wait for SWAT.
If they want to fly into a war zone, I have first-class tickets for them.
さてと、ちょっとその前に堀市に聞いてきますね。メインをやっちゃおうかな。ここだ。
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
話を聞かせてもらおうじゃないか。
A tattoo then. It'll really bring out that jawline.
その顎を引き抜いてやってもいいが、それは警察の就業規則に違反している。傷はもう十分ある。引き抜いてやってもいいが。
Hey man, no pressure. I was just trying to be helpful. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my work.
ほう。なるほど。スキャンさせてもらおうじゃないか。バイカーのゴーグルとバイクの鍵。おいおい、ここに証拠あるぞ。おいおい、この野郎。
What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
You still here? I don't want my customers to confuse my parlor for an auto shop.
カスタムショップと勘違いされるだろうって。
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join them.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. He brought this on himself.
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Oh, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Hey, Robocop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
ちょっとごめんなさいね。ちょっとその前に写真がどっかにあるらしいって。あれか。ナンバープレートを入手。はい。ミルズ氏。ああ。どうしましたか？はい。なんでしょう。
Come on, come on.
It is an honor to finally meet the hero of the city in person. It's a shame that our basketball team can't fill us with similar pride. Yeah, just lost to Atlanta. Some say it's because of a lack of team players. Do you think it's that important? Being a team player?
協力は効率を向上させます。一人の方がやりやすい。チームによるな。チームプレーは大事じゃないですかね。
Cooperation among police officers helps increase efficiency.
And not just among police officers. I'm glad you look at it that way. As for me, I have always valued team play. That was the way things were when my parents worked for the city. My grandfather used to tell me that this neighborhood was a great place for an evening stroll. Now it's different. Kuzak allows the city to be taken over by criminals. He can't stop it because he's not a team player. He fails to realize that OCP has given this city its most precious treasure. You. I want to work with you and OCP to improve the city. I want to take care of your interests. It's about time someone did. But to make it a reality, we would need your support. So, what do you think about getting involved in politics?
市民の義務だ。私は傍観者に徹します。君の協力がいる。聞かせてほしい。政治に関わる気がないかね。近づかないように。
I stay far away from politics.
However, politics does not stay away from you, does it? You are the symbol of the city. Everything you do, everything you say has a political impact. No matter if you talk privately or publicly, you should choose what you want to represent. Incompetence and unaccountability, or partnership and determination. Only one of these paths leads Detroit to its former glory. You say you value team play. Together, let's form a team for the good of this city. We have a common goal. Together, it will be easier to achieve it. Now, you'll have to forgive me. We're already late for another meeting. Now think about what we've discussed. About what we can do for this city. Together, as a team. I count on your support.
君の指示を期待している。ジョン・ミルズを支持した。支持した。まあどっちも支持した。まあいいか。はいはい。まあまあ中立ってことでしょう。
Is this the right button? Can it hear me?
Yes, sir. He can hear you.
Hey, Silverboy. The tracker says you were near the apartment of that domestic terrorist we talked about. Your memory is probably glitchy, so I figured I'd send you a friendly reminder. Check the place out. How do you guys end these? Over and out?
There's no need.
Over and out.
Ugh.
ん？消えたんですけど。バイクがある。ラジオつけ。
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption. Detroit deserves a fresh start. And the only way to achieve that is to take the city private.
なるほど。バイクを見つけろってことか。どこにあるかね。そんな簡単に見つかるようなとこにはなさそうだけどね。一致。いや、一致した。見つかった。すぐ見つかった。すぐ見つかった。びっくりした。 よし、これでオートセーブに入ったから、ここでやめ時かな。おーし。さあ、次回はこの続きからやりたいと思います。まあ、猫を探していったら、まあまあ、ね、襲撃に遭いましたが、猫を探したら襲撃に遭って、ピクルスに遭って、ビデオテープを探してたら、まあまあ、それはなんか売上金みたいな感じだったんでしょうね。襲撃に遭いましてっていう感じですね。結構、ロボコップが行くところに事件ありみたいな感じですけど、なんか、コナンとかと同じような感じになってるけどね。コナンとか、金田一少年とか、ね、相棒の杉下さんとかね。まあまあまあまあ。災難ですわね。まあまあ仕方がないよね。そういう運命なのかもしれませんけどね。はい、ということで、また次回この続きからやりたいと思います。ということで、お疲れ様でした。また次回お会いしましょう。さよなら、さよなら、さよなら。